would you say that setting up life is the best decision you've ever made?
I wouldn't say it's the best decision I've ever made, but it was definitely the right decision. Yeah, for sure.
Did you have an epiphany? Was there a certain point where you realised, okay, I've got to go out on my own here and it's time to start something myself? Was there ever a moment, did you wake up one day and think, I've got to do this?
I've always had that. Even before my first job, I knew that was the path I'd always take. That was just, it's probably in my DNA. You know, my dad was always out on his own, running his own business. My family, my mum, it's just in my genes. So I was never someone that would work for the rest of my life for someone.
Yeah.
I would always be my own boss. That was just always me. I didn't like being told what to do, but I was good at being told what to do, because I knew that if I impress people and I go above and beyond, I'll go places, hopefully. It's just about mixing with the right people and networking and being around successful people. That's the key.
Mm-hmm. We live in a culture now where a lot of people growing up want to be their own boss. They don't want to work for anyone. Would you say that working for you should work for someone first before you go out on your own?
I think working for someone that is good at what they do. You should always be around people with knowledge. Yeah, knowledge is power. Ben knows this with Alex. Alex is amazing at what he does, and now the tables are turned, and Ben's now more knowledgeable and better than Alex. It's just what happens, right? But listen, we're all football people here. You speak. If you want to make it as a footballer, you need to be around better players, right? So some people will go out on their own at the beginning and it works out great. Some people don't, and actually the right decision is to go and work for people. As long as you're working for people that you enjoy working with, and that know their shit and they're good at what they do, because you need to learn from people. When you're younger, you're a sponge.
Yeah,
so you've got to take everything in. I say it to some of my staff and some of the trainees I've had over the years. I would just say, learn, ask questions. You have to ask questions, keep asking questions, and a good boss is someone that will allow you to ask questions and will give you the time to deliver those answers. And then you just mold into the person who you want to be. Don't try and be like your boss. Take and learn and become your own person. And if you're adaptable in life, eventually, if you've been around good people and you've worked hard, you'll do well.